Our economy is dependent on freight.
Welcome to the 2017 Australian Logistics Council Forum. This year's forum focuses on the National Freight and Supply Chain Strategy. This strategy, proposed by Infrastructure Australia, formed the foundation of ALC's 2016 election priorities document, Getting the Supply Chain Right, and it was announced as government policy by Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull in the annual infrastructure statement last November.
I think a national freight and supply chain strategy is critical for Australia.
This holistic strategy will evolve the existing land freight and ports strategies. A progress audit and review of these strategies are an important first step in the formation of an overarching national freight and supply chain strategy.
We have to have a strategy which is going to make sure that we can deliver efficiently right throughout the country.
The reason is simple. The logistics industry employs 1.2 million Australians and represents 8.6% of Australia's GDP. It adds more than $130 billion to the Australian economy. And for every 1% increase in efficiency in the sector, Australia's GDP grows by $2 billion. Australian freight is moving and moving fast. According to the National Transport Commission's publication, Who Moves What Where, Australia's freight task will increase by 26% over the next decade.
It actually translates to the price that you and I pay as individuals for purchasing goods, the price that businesses pay for purchasing goods.
The National Freight and Supply Chain Strategy is a once-in-a-generation look at the entire logistics industry. The information and experiences we feed into this strategy will shape government policy over future political cycles. It's critical then that we all work together to provide a loud and cooperative voice in its design. ALC has brought industry and government leaders together at this forum to develop a clear and concise message on what the strategy should look at and how it should be implemented. Forum sessions will examine issues such as the case for a national freight and supply chain strategy, the next wave of reform, a customer perspective on national supply chains, Port of Melbourne and development of an integrated intermodal network, the role of super funds in infrastructure, growing rail freight, the challenge of CBD freight delivery, Melbourne to Brisbane Inland Rail Project, planning and urban encroachment, New South Wales and development of an integrated intermodal network, and supply chain visibility and disruption. As always, the ALC Forum will give you the chance to network and collaborate with other members of the logistics industry.